Alright. I just wanted to set up a little tweet. And yeah, so over the night, I began doing some. That person doesn't have a thing. But I like their vibe, honestly. What was it? I started doing some of the. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Why is my brain blanking right now? Relic weapon. That's it. And I got like the first section done. Now I have to go on to like do the glowing bit. But I'm working with a friend as she's getting her black mage staff, pole on stick. I don't know, wand, whatever you want to call it. And I'm getting my axe, obviously. It's nothing spectacular at the moment, but once it glows, I'll be happier. The bravada. The bravura. Ah, friend, it is good to see you again. How I wish I could greet you with more joyful tidings. I trust you heard the rumors. Yes, I fear they are true. And then some. Oh, wherever shall I begin? After you released my lady from her torment, a deed of bravery and kindness that I will remember until my last days, I paid a visit to the Wood Whalers and told the tale in all its tragedy. That the guardians of the Twelveswood might know the truth. Though the Whalers did not doubt my words, they insisted on a thorough investigation of the manor. Without witnessing my lady's remains for themselves, I was told, they could hardly vouch for the citizenry's safety. A prudent judgment, I thought, but I did not argue. It is what happened next that confounded everyone, myself most of all. A contingent of wood whalers were dispatched to the manor, and I personally escorted them. This would be the last I saw of them, for nary a one returned. Minutes turned to hours, and before long night surrounded the silent manor. 'Twas then that the screams began again. Ungodly, heart-shredding screams that shall be burned in my memory forevermore. Against my better reasoning, I mustered the courage to peer inside. Oh, how I wish I had not, for what had peered back my friend was someone, nay, something. For that which I saw was surely possessed no soul like you or I. That has no right to exist in our world. The whalers have dispatched another contingent to investigate the manor. The fools, do they not see that they have writ their own death sentence? I cannot save them, but you, my friend, you may succeed where I so miserably failed. I implore you, pray come to our aid once more. Right. I mean, there's really no point in me just doing that. It's what? In the North Shroud? No, it's in the Central Shroud. White Wolf. When my friend and I are doing our, what's it called? 100. Well, we've been doing our, Zodiac weapon last night, our relic. Oh, that's right, I have to do corpse groom as well still. Or she doesn't really have much, gil on her character, so I've been, doing the teleporting and, like, buying of some stuff. So, I'm still at 200k, which I'm very happy about, but, like, some things are a little lackluster when it comes to shmoney. Oh, that's right. If I remember right, this is the first dungeon that I had someone help me with. This is where Link joined in. Alright. we have Hawk Manor hard and Tom Terra hard. So I shall let myself form into one of those. And then we shall go unlock this next dungeon. And then have to do Ultima's Bane. Alright, he's, I think, on the 3rd floor. Oh, never mind, he's on the top. Which, I mean, I think this is technically the 3rd floor. Little frog, you have come to lend us your strength. House Durndare is in your debt. You'll rejoice with us to know that the battle for Stone Vigil has finally begun. The first wave has already breached the outer defenses and entered the keep. As depraved our foe as the Dravanians are, they have certain cunning. The place teems with unbelievers who gladly embrace death merely to deny us a fulm of advance. We came to slay dogs, and they bleed by nits, blood. There are graver matters still. After our first wave stormed the keep, the enemy sealed the breach behind them. The Vigil headgate is now a welter of molten iron and stone sharp as a headman's axe. We can no longer send reinforcements by land. The danger is great. We must go by air. I shall lead the second wave, and would have you join to your strengths to ours. Sir Hydaelyn awaits you near Stone Vigil itself. I shall join you as soon as I have seen to the airships. I want to check this out now. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was right. He was on the 3rd floor. I could have said top floor or 3rd floor, so I would have been right either way. Caw-caw. Oh, you know what I realized? I'm gonna have to like make an outfit with my poncho for Heaven's Word because it's cold. We absolutely need a cold fit for the cold area. Hail, little Lord Drillmon sent word. The airships will not be coming, and then we charge. Will not be long in coming, and then we charge. All White Brim Front knows your name, little frog, who penetrated the Stone Vigil's defenses. Why, to this very day, I remember the cheer that rang out when we'd heard that you'd laid Isgambin low. I don't remember how to pronounce the name. Your presence here is tonic, pure tonic for the troops. Too long have the damned dragons desecrated our keep. Hydaelyn willing, the Stone Vigil shall return to Ishgard before the day is out. Come on, healer. Gotta get my lolly-ho readied. been a minute since I've actually been here, so. Oh. The sections I was last here. Top is he wearing? Animals. I'm like I'm out of the swing of things. Also, apologies, I wasn't live yesterday. I had an emergency what's it called? An emergency CAT scan that I had to go do. So that was a thing. You know what, my health actually has been getting a little low. I'm not gonna hold too much right now. Oops. I forgot that it's not the... We're gonna ignore the fact that I hit home gang. I'm pleased to my my stun being shift M5, not alt M5. I'm like all types of messed up today. Alt M5. Oh fuck, you got this, man. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Alright, these are all passes, I believe. Sure. I was a little quicker on that, I would have been able to get the stun off, but it's... This. Oh, buddy. Gotta wait for the monk. Kill Ellison and Vergil. Damn. What do you got against the Ellison boys? Is Alala just a tiny Ellison? Very controversial statement. I don't know what that goopy ball behind me is, and I'm afraid. Yeah. Slow gooper walk. I don't know where to go. There it is. Now these are all uggy. Bum bum ba dun 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 dun. Hello, goopy men. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Damn. She's got a personality. Yeah. Huh. So they're both dead. Okay. I don't even know how they died. Prioritize the ads. Got it. Pardon me. And I think I've done this dungeon like maybe 2-3 times in like the past year. So I take full blame on that one. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, da, 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 da. Come on, everyone, let's go. Put her damage down for a few. How? Okay, I'm not at fault for that one, right? Why it's one-shotting us? How do we prevent then? Do we need to keep ads and boss apart? When a villain comes out, you need to DPS LB her. Kill the ads. Okay. To be fair, I did warn them that it's been a while since I've been here, so it's that for me at least. Alright, so one of them needs to LB big girl. Just pull them to where you can't keep them apart. You just gotta slow the damage. Yeah, as much as possible. Got it. There we go. I'll give her a calm. Okay, next we have, so we can remove Hawk Manor, but we need to put Stone Vigil hard and Tom Terra. All right, got it. That was fantastic. Thank you very much, game. Love that. Let me do my early lolly ho. Been a sex of times. Hey, shit, something written. RP. Time for you. Very nice. Let me egg up early. Because I don't remember where the first boss is. All I remember is, I think in Final Fight, you have to kill the crawly boys. Like how he's really just trying to go for those guys. I tried opening it, I missed a little bit. Wow, horrible. Or is it here where we have to keep them away? Oh, they're a warrior main. If I'm remembering right, that's how you kill them. No, I was so close. Oh, round them up and... That is just blue-haired Thancred. Let's go, gamers. Meow. No, his name is Uzi Jacuzzi. And he's fully resistant to stuns. Folio, that's my name. For all these guys, our healer's a little rough around the edges, not gonna lie, but I don't really think I can say much of a butt for that one, actually. Howdy, Link. How you doing today, bud? Yeah, no, here's where we kill the crawlers. Oh, no, we made, wait, don't let orbs touch Lil Boy. Shouldn't be too much. That's kind of a cool headpiece. I can't even lie. Ooh, mysterious floating orbs. Put their damage down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, damage that's reduced. Look at his head. Look, Avery, all these people have come to make you a gift of their souls. Even Little is here. Now your dream of becoming like him can come true. Crazy lady. Your wait is over, my love. All you have ever dreamed of, for richer, for poorer. You haven't to hold for better years. I didn't read that part, so. In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. Alright, he's stun resistant. have one of 5 lit up. Oh, that's right. It has to like all light up in one go. And kapong. What have you done? Well, you really shouldn't have brought back your dead husband. And there you, now you're on fire, and you're gonna fall to your death. Wow, my favorite. As a Dragoon Reaper main, you know I love having armor for it. I'm the only one left in this dungeon right now, cause they all abandoned me. Bun, dun, bun, dun, bun, dun, bun, dun, dun. I got 2 comms, I'll take that. What are my comms at now? 76? I want to save as much gil as I possibly can right now. Just in case I need to start teleporting around and buying a lot more stuff for relic weapons. It's finally over. Would that it could have been different, but what choice did we have? Let this be my last act as an adventurer. I've done quite enough harm as it is. I mean to go home and live out my days in... Huh? No, it can't be. Jeez. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Man's done been scared-ed. Saw a spooky ghost and was like, hell no. Okay, now I do have to TP because... Mordona. I should probably register Mordona as a favored destination. So I can, you know, just spend a little less money. Alright, that side of the room's done. For keepsake, a wayfarer like yourself must be privy to all manner of tales. Yes, so tell me, what do you know of the adventurers who purged the cultists from the ruins of Amdapor Keep? That was me. What? So it was you who did the deed? Then you are just the person I have been seeking. There is a man I would have you lend your ear to, a hearer known as Hydaelyn. He dwells in Camp Tranquil, from where he surveys the Twelves Wood. Of late, he has sensed dark stirrings in Amdapur Keep, and would speak with one who has braved the ruins already. But I shall put no more words in Brother Addiston's mouth. Pray attend him in the South Shroud. If you give him my name as proof of your intent, he will not withhold a single detail of what he has observed. Your little frog by the onion. I was hoping that you'd come by. I've got a message from an old friend of mine. He needs your help for an important task, he says. Highly confidential business, so I can't give you his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Any road. I'm not at liberty to divulge anymore. If you've a mind to take on the task, head over to Limsa and seek out a bloke named Denston. That's not my friend, mind you, but one of his men. By the onion, you're little. You couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Comrade Reiner. Of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Any road, I appreciated if you'd pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Not easy being green. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the man who slew the Tonberry King, would you? I knew it. By the onion. I don't get what that means, but you know what? I'm gonna start saying it now. I have a fine gent for you. Looking for you, that is. He has an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He is one of the treasured hunters of Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, and he will, of course, be there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let them tell you more about themselves. Why, well, off to Lanosia with you. I got 3 more from him. I've seen more and more visitors to this godforsaken place lately. More of them battle-hardened types seeking a worthy test of their mettle. Tom, Billy! I trust that I might count you among them. Look, you did not hear this from me, but word has it that Copperbell mines are looking not unlike the 8th hell of recent days. The stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but a minor acquaintance of mine would beg to differ. He says the torches have proven far more adept at quelling rumors than Hectornis, if you catch my drift. Why, I do betray this knowledge, if my friend mine own has, okay, you know what, whatever, I'll accept this, and then I'll read it when I come back. You know, I have 4 quests already, like, in turn 5, actually, that I need to do, so might as well get those out of the way, then might as well just get all of them and put it into a giant roulette. I despise this dungeon. Fair. I like this pain right on my forehead. very annoying. So how you doing, Linky boy? Hope work has been going good for you today. Assuming the Watch Wyvern is stun resistant. Yep. Ooh, I know I need to go to... I mean, I have to go to Eorzea anyways, but... Ferocious Hard is down there. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. No wonder it's not going out. I didn't actually look at anyone's adventure played here. 10th anniversary. It would have been cool if for the anniversary they just let you play any dungeons that, and they would all give you like a random amount of palm stones. It's like, you know, it's the 10 years, why not let people celebrate across all expansions instead of just Endwalker for the most part. I think aside from the Endwalker stuff and like duty, what's it, not duty finder, PvP, it's just Pashram, Porta, welcome back. How you doing today, my boy? Busy day. Fair. Hope it's not you know, an annoying level of busy. that you're able to get some rest every now and again. Oh, I did look at everyone, that's right. I can see the fight. I should probably like remove teammate effects soon because like that. You know what? System? No, I think it's character. Battle effects, party, limited. Jura apes. This one's kind of in the way. Everyone at your stations. Let's make the cast bar bigger and close to the center of the screen. More. I don't think they're really paying attention to what's being said in chat half the time, so, you know, shoot each other's ads. those little ads in the back. Oh. Nope, still not what is needed. Parse it's not clicking off the cannon. True. Keep wanting to click onto the boss so I can, like, you know, hit him a little easier, but then forgetting, like, oh, that's not how this works. I think should be Tuesday or Wednesday. Bare minimum. Actually, wait. I don't even think I'm gonna be live Tuesday. So it'll be Monday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday that I'll probably begin Heaven's Word. Because, yeah, Tuesday I have another appointment. Big annoyance, big sad. Keep having to miss stream days because of medical BS. Love it. Have other healers leveled up? Technically not really. I'm gonna assume they did Summoner to level 90. Thank you for owing. what do I want for dinner now? I know it's only 3, almost 4, but like, I need to start thinking of dinner. Ooh, maybe I'll order some fish and chips. Whoever stays with me to the end gets the bow. That needs to go to Corvus. So let me grab these, and then I'll start making my rounds. Where was I? Why do I betray this knowledge to you? I fear for my friend's life, and mine own as well. Should those hulking monstrosities break free to the surface, if it's a challenge you seek, what say you accidentally find your way to Copperbell and proffer your service? An adventurer who can hold his own in battle. It just so happens I've gotten word of a new challenge for one of your talents. Requires a bit of a travel and a dash of heroic, but it'll be worth your while. Eastern Thanalan's lovely this time of year. You've heard of the training grounds in Halatali. I'll wager the place fell into disuse after the calamity, but some adventurer or another put it into rights. Its owners aiming to gain, aim to train gladiators and adventurers once more, just as the old days. A little paint, a little mass burial, and now the place is ready to take on challengers. If you're at all keen on the notion, go talk to my friend Arla down there. He'll get you in the door. There's an industrious ant. An adventurer in need of a bit of business. If I'm not mistaken, the anthill you want is the Amagina and Sons mineral concern. Something's kicked it over good. They've put out word for adventurers. Have skill, will move fast, that sort of thing. Perfect for you, I'll warrant. The client, a bit of a handful, a mite aggressive, but nothing you can't handle. The twins. You'll find them at the Miners Guild. Go talk to Sesaruka. He's the middler of the two. He's the milder of the two, not middler. The Bette Midler of the two. Okay. You know what? Let me just caca my way over there. Now, there's 2 more things that I technically want to get from the event. Definitely the first one is the Fagwib. I want the little dwaggy. Especially because the Fays are one of my favorite beings in that expansion. And it's also, I've never been able to get any of the Gwibs before, so. Because I've always just lost the dice roll. That can be moved over here. Hello, sir. Oh, little fella. Broccoli. Little, I am glad to see you safely returned. By the grace of the fairy and the aid you have given us, we have taken back what is ours. Yet surely you saw what the Dravanians left in their wake. A ruin, a blood-crusted eye, in much need of physicking before it can resume the watch over the dragons. It will be long, hard work to rebuild Stone Vigil. Long and hard. One battle ends, another begins. Our war is a holy one. There is no rest for the Pios. I don't know that word. Except in the arms of the Fury herself. Never shall be depleted the ranks of Ishgard's glorious deed. Never shall the prayers of the righteous be in vain. The dragons will perish, this I swear. The swords whole and broken. My swords whole and broken. Making sure there's no blues. Okay. I got two. Where is that? Both in Thanalan. So that one's Camp Drybone. That one's the Horizon. So, oh, you know what? Perfect way for me to use up some of these tokens still. Because I actually need to go in here anyways. I just remembered. Bunny cow, hello, I am bunny. Having lots of fun. Wonder if I can change my search comment actually, I think. Did you know Rogadin's pronounced Rugadin? Oh, that guy. That's the one how I found out that Rogadin's actually pronounced Rugadin, but I still say Ro because it's imprinted in my brain. Eorzea. Oh, damn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll do this one first. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness, returned to tell the tale. A vow that ne'er before have they seen in its like. The gods' quiver doth investigate as we speak. God's quiver, like the bow's arrow quiver. And meseems Bowlord, Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. I believe this begins our big boy, like, angrier ones. It is decided that my stance of the scions must evolve from shifting sands to unyielding stone. My place, however, is here in this land of unending tragedy, ere I must return, until the true nature of the primals is revealed to me. Many seasons did I toil to fashion a net across the vast realm, a net that catcheth not fish, but nuggets of wisdom more valuable than gold. Yet even possessed of this hoard of knowledge, I cannot purchase all the keys to the confound doors of that bar my passage. Thus I must presume to unsheath the blade born of light. Thine is a strength that shattereth the stoutest barriers, and doth pierce that which obfuscates the impotent gaze of ordinary men. We have not the luxury of time required for the measured scholarly pace. For the adder's nest is astir, hissing with the news of Garuda's return. Her winds have grown ever more violent, ever more destructive. What lieth behind the sudden waxing of power? The answer may well prove a vital piece of the puzzle of the primal's existence. Mine eyes perceive a looming wall of strife. Cloud strife? Poised to crash down upon our cities with unrestrained fury. For the notice, you must pacify the Lady of the Vortex. Swiftly now, to the adder's nest. The High Serpent Commander, Hydaelyn, will have such details as thou needest to proceed. I shall await thee at the waking sands, and pray thy success. Alright, and I think the last one is for... Yeah, that's Alize, so that's, Bahamut. The Kron. Oh, I do have to go in there as well still. Alright, so we'll just make our ways through each one. Looks like there's nothing else in Finalland for us other than these three. An adventurer, baseless rumors notwithstanding, I can assure you that your meager talents are not needed here. No hecatontries have returned to the mines, and even if they had, the stone torches would be seeing to the threat swiftly and ably, as is our wont. I know not what you've just heard, but that was most certainly not the tortured scream of someone unfortunate miner being consigned to the maw of a bloodthirsty giant birth from the god-forsaken depths. Seven hells, it is true, all of it. We thought we had seen the last of them, but we were wrong, horribly, dreadfully wrong. Let down our god we did, and now Copperbell is overrun with damned legion of fiends, each one nastier than the last. We've already lost scores of our men to the chaos. The few that have returned alive claim that even the once docile Spriggans have gone mad, falling upon the poor miners in droves. So much for being harbingers of wealth and fortune, eh? The stone torches are loath to lean on the strength of outsiders, but I cannot in good conscience place fool pride before the lives of good men any longer. You reclaimed these mines once, the torches, nay, the entire nation of Ul'dah would be forever in your debt if you could perform the deed again. I beg of you, banish those fiends to the depths, that they may never resurface. Sure thing, bucko. So what do I have next? Brayflux, Copperbell. And then everything else has been done. And then, no, not you. Ultima. Ways, Samurai, Rise and Fall, Gentlemen, Peace for Finalland. Alright. The only one that I really would be doing if I were to pick up any of the blues at the moment would be... I need to check out Remembering the Past at a point. Would be Rise and Fall of Gentlemen. But I still haven't decided what I'm going to be doing for that just yet. Heard our petition, have you? And you'll do as we ask, you know, questions asked? Great attitude. Now then, the situation's like this. No, this isn't right. I'll be damned if I put our sister's fate in a stranger's hands. I'm going myself. Oh, brilliant plan, brother. Go blundering into the sunken temple of Kron. The place is a death trap. What guarantees do we have that this adventure can beat those traps? None, that's what. But you know better than any what these muscles are capable of. What the hells do you mean you've beaten the traps already? Wait, you're the reason Neko's in trouble? Oh, Neko's in trouble? I'm gonna end you, I swear. Calm yourself, brother. This adventure's not to blame for what happened. Besides, he's perfect for the task. Let's start again, shall we? I'm Sesuruka. This is my twin brother, Popokuli. Popokuli. There we go. And as you may have gathered, we need you to mount a rescue mission in the sunken temple of Kron. After you defeated the temple's snares and traps, the place was officially open for research. I mean, the concerns partnered with the Order of Naldthal to fund the expedition. Aye, and the research team was led by none other than Neneko, our little sister. She's the one who wrote the books of the ruins of Sildi, the research to end all other research of the place. Nobody except her was gonna figure out the Sildi and Ulda are both descendants of the Beladian civilization. The sunken temple of Kron is the native rock. No way in the seven hells was she not going to lead that expedition. But who comes bumping in? A band of relic raiders. That's who. The greedy horse sons who set off traps. Now our little sister is stuck in the stinking place. Poxy bastards. Put Neneko in danger. If they aren't Tonberry mints already, then you can be sure that I'll end them myself. And that's the situation as it stands. Talk to Bibimu at the entrance of the temple, and she'll let you in. You go on, get Neneko out of there in one piece, you hear? Yes, sir. Alright, I'm going to restart the game really quick. And then we will continue. I just don't want that buzzing sound to happen again. Bum 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 dun 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 do 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 do. Da 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 da. Alright. Up and around we go again. Frog on the prowl. Oh. I need to go through there. There we go. Let me throw. Welcome to Hydaelyn. Are there... where heroes are made, I am Arla. And any friend of Hugobert is a warmly regarded acquaintance of mine. I did not mention he didn't mention he used to tread the sands, did he? He's been trying to get that smooth talking son of a Hydra to take up the gladiator trade again, but gets easily distracted. Hugobert does. Now I'll wager he didn't put two and two together when he heard your name. You're the lad FFxiv over here was talking about, aren't you? Ha, I knew it. The liberator of Hydaelyn himself. Thanks to you, we've made it nice and deadly in there again. Got to restore the Colosseum games to what they were. It's no lap of luxury, I warn you. Place could use some more freshening up, and there are some lurking crawlies that need good killing, but the brass blades are on that detail. So, what do you say? Care to experience the new and improved training grounds? We'd be honored to have the liberator of Hydaelyn returned as a challenger. Sure. All right. All right. Next, we have this here. Do. Baby moo. Welcome to this stately ruin that was and is the sunken temple of Kron. What relief that they actually sent someone who's been here and knows the drill. Why, summoner? The twins, they can be a little overbearing. They'll need some of that preciousness soon enough. Though when it falls on them to run the concern, in case you didn't know, those two are the chairman's progeny, them and Miss Naneko. You will find it much changed within, thanks to those fool robbers. Take care, but not so much that you cannot make haste. Oof. Choco boats. Okay. Black Shroud. So in Gridania and also in Gridania. Limsa, Sunken Temple, Camp Tranquil, Bronze Lake, King of the Hole. So 2 in Limsa. Alright. First, we shall go back to Gridania. Get those ones also. I want to get, like, all of the quests, like, completed as best as I can before I start queuing into the dungeons. Although, it would be smart to, let's see. Sunken Temple hard. Brave Flocks hard. Hydaelyn hard. Copper Bell. And there. I'm surprised we don't get to do 6, because it feels like a 6th should be there. Oh, wait. First is over here. Charge. Forward, run. Bad bladder. Then there's this one over here. Oh, looking snazzy, are we? Melanie, Moonbleeder, Doc Loliday. Corporal Frog, might I deduce from your stern expression that you have heard the disturbing news? Garuda has returned once more to plague our nightmares. I fear this incarnation of the lady is more tempestuous than aught we have yet witnessed. If you are prepared to face the rolling storm, then I will brief you on what must be done. Seeking solace, Gale Force, a pup no longer. Okay. We first learned of Garuda's return when the Primal fell upon the Blue Badgers and sought to construct a new watch spire. The devastation was absolute. Devastation was absolute. That's where we're gonna have to remember to read from. Oh, I need to fix my thing. It's just me standing there all menacingly. So we have a bard, a samurai, and a white mage. Although I am making some good gil from all of this, which is very appreciated. I think this is the one where I have to get the like the little gemstones. I hesitated for a second to hit my stun because I couldn't remember if I was hitting the right button or not. Brynhilder, Zalara. Wee. I couldn't tell if all three of us, or all three of them were there. The Lala was hiding beneath the samurai's garb. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Arm of the Egyptian. Need to send a howdy, Riley. How you doing? How's your day been? Stun resistant. Got it. Yeah, it's been long. Damn. Hope you're able to have a good bit of relaxation now, though. Well deserved after a long day. Take a peek around Warhammer World today, among other things. Ooh. Gonna go back home. Very nice. Hope you had a good time. Like trying to send a text for groceries. It's like a 4.5 hour drive. Damn. Yeah, nah, I would melt. I hate long car rides. But you know what? If it's towards something that you enjoy doing, then obviously well worth the ride. Hand my soul and wallet to the game workshop. Fair. Help. Help. There we go. Lifesaver. Gotta be some hotel. Oh, it's good. Yeah, a little place to rest up. actually forget how the fight here works. Reminds me, I've missed some dungeons. Yep, there's quite a few like Cutter's Pie. Ooh, true. Cutter's Pie used to be a dungeon that I hated doing. I don't think I've ever gotten through that fight first try before. I'll need on those. I have to go AFK for a moment after this fight, or this dungeon. It doesn't help, they're behind Yellow Quest. True. But you know what? It's... I guess worth it in the end. They should be blue quests of their own kind. Oh, true. We almost forgot the thing. Nothing miss. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so excited to start up the other. I'm really excited to get back to Stormblood. I am excited to go back to Stormblood because it's been a while since I've done it and paid attention to the story. But I'm excited to go to Shadowbringers, because that's where I'll actually be using Warrior as my main job. And I am excited for that. When you go to other expansions, Riley, do you plan on using other jobs as well, or are you going to be like sticking to one? I think Shadowbringers is going to be like the only time that I do a major job change. And then it might lead into Endwalker as well, but it really depends. Maybe it's rare because my bard is now like level 61, so I want to be efficient, yes, but if I do it, I may be paladin. Fair. I'm excited to see your warrior is fun, but I prefer the knightliest. Oh yeah, I'm going like warrior because I don't feel like I fully align with like the pally mentality. I really like Dark Knight. They're really cool. My friend is a Dark Knight main. And then Gunbreaker is absolutely amazing. It was / is my favorite tank. But you know, I've wanted to be a warrior for a very long time, so it's literally the only reason I'm with it. Also, I do like the Unga Bunga kind of characters and jobs. Dark Knight looks so cool, but my you know what? That yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I feel like warrior is like the perfect mix for me of like. I also find it fun. Oh yeah, like even though it's the Shadowbringer, like job, like I like that you can get them early because like they want you to be able to play them. It's like Sage. I went through Shadowbringers on my raid character as Sage, and then also Endwalker. Oh, bro. I didn't even realize I got hit. Huh. GG. Will it screw my story experience if I get it? Not really. I don't think it will. Because mainly because like the stories of the jobs don't necessarily like align with the expansion that they're released in like fully. Like those jobs you will see in the expansion, but it's not like the story is intertwined. As far as I remember, at least. But I think you can get it. There's a main reason, which I can't say because it would technically be spoilers, or it would absolutely be spoilers. But yeah, no, I don't think it should mess up anything. Also, I'll be right back. I need to go check something out really quick. smart to wait until then. Because, yeah, if you wait until the end of Heavensward, then you can go into Stormblood and the job be on par if you end up liking it and want to use it for there. If there's anything I could suggest, and you do change jobs at any point, it's like widely kind of agreed that like Shadowbringers and Endwalker are very closely connected. So like when I play it, I count them as like one really long expansion and use the same job during that. So it's kind of like a fluid transition from beginning to end. It's like the Infinity War and Endgame of the Final Fantasy XIV universe. It's like you got your other ones, but these two are really closely connected. You're the one who caused all the commotion, aren't you? 12's sake, walk softly. Not intrusive, first and systematic always. Never forget. Now then, who are you? One of the apprentice haulers? Yes, I'm Naneko. But why would anyone be looking for me? But there is also like that thing like where my friend, he did Endwalker's one job and then Shadowbringers, he went back to his fate, or he did Shadowbringers as one and then Endwalker, he went back to his favorite class because it was like to round it out, like beginning to end kind of a thing. So it really does just fall into your own like personal enjoyment of like what you would rather do when it comes to jobs. So that's like the beautiful thing about these. You can play all of them on one character. Yes, I'm Naneko, but why would anyone be looking for me? What ancient traps have been triggered? I had no idea. I alone ventured into the deepest section of the temple, for the work there requires the most delicate of touches. I was completely oblivious to the commotion until you came. What, a member of the of my expedition? Please tell me they're safe. Nope, they're all dead. Scarcely any survivors? Gods be good. I had known that we were come to a dangerous place, but all those lives. But this is neither the time nor place for mourning. Let us quit this place. I have a duty to notify the backers of the incident. Meanwhile, might I ask you that you go tell Popo and Sese that I am fine? Sure. I'll do that. Whatever, lady. That was... Sunken Temple Hard. Just link Pearl a message. Exactly. Tall boy, my frog moment. Mountain Chicken Enjoyer. That's my boy. That's my boy. Yo, Mountain Chicken's one of the best frogs in existence. They are big, chunky little lads. Very, you know, contradictive of what I just said, but I stand by it. Big, chunky, little lad. Where's Naneko? You'd better have good news, or I'll let my brother do his thing, do this his way. Please. Dear brothers, why did I have to show up if you were just gonna pop in? I've worried you, haven't I? I am so sorry. But as you can see, there is nothing to be concerned about. Naneko, we've been so worried about you. Aye, we'd feared the worst, so it's good to see your face. I must thank you again, good adventurer. After we parted ways, I sent for a search party, and we were able to rescue the survivors. Curtsy. Naneko, from now on, I am going to accompany you on all expeditions. Those, Belladins were real bastards about booby traps. And it's not safe for you alone. Because you get to see the reunion. I guess, yeah. It's not like I'm actually, like, upset about it. I just love, like, she's like, oh, can you go give them the message? And as I arrive, she's like, hi, I am also here. Just, like, delay it. Pop in, like, 5 text bubbles in at least. Brother, she won't be alone because I'm going with her. Brothers, you forget your duty. Your place is with the concern. You are right to have, you're right that the temple is dangerous, but I can make it safe. All you need is to believe. Believe it. We must look at the causes, the twins' causes. As of today's incident, the people's belief that within lie magical relics, and the ruins are now safe to traverse. But those temple raiders are already telling tales of deadly ancient traps in every tavern. But we'll let it be known that it is no ordinary danger that awaits. The Order of Nalthal has agreed to vehemently deny that the temple's relics are cursed, that the tales of looters found horribly dead afterwards are baseless. That should give instant credence to the opposite. And end the looting, for a while at least. Naneko, you're brilliant. I may be the strongest one, but you've got the goods upstairs. Right, you are about our sister, puny brother. You're right about our sister, puny, but I'm not going to stoop to stating the obvious. They say history is the gristle of the past. But in these ruins, the past is fleshed out again. That is what I love about this work. I won't let raiders despoil this place. The ruins are not a mine, to be dug and blasted for gil. They are if they want gold or gems, let the miners guild and toil for them. Let them join the miners guild and toil for them. Sorry, my brain's not right up there right now. Got like major dyslexia at this point. Okay, Limsa. The Black Shroud still I need to finish off. Okay, so we got one over here that we have to do. We got this set over here. Gale Force. Okay. Absolute. According to the reports of one surviving engineer, Garuda invoked the horrific gale with but a gesture of her taloned hand. The powerful winds tore apart the half-built tower, crushing the workers and scattering their broken bodies like dolls. Hello, random NPC 17. By all accounts, it appears the Lady of the Vortex is grown stronger with this summoning. But she must be stopped before the casualties are allowed to pile any higher. As you might imagine, the Ixal, eager to please their bloodthirsty goddess, are engaging our troops on every front. I have not the soldiers to spare for a primal hunting expedition. Thus I sent word to the Scions and begged for the aid of the proven champions. You and your companions are our best hope for freeing Garuda from this rampaging fiend. Gurdania from this rampaging fiend, my bad. I ask that you confront Garuda in her customary domain, the Howling Eye, such a titanic conflict is best confined to Ixali lands. Wouldn't you agree? Though I imagine the Birdmen have since made adjustments to their crystal, the Beastman Aetherite found within Nadalan remains the surest means of entry. May the 12 strengthen your arms, Corporal Frog. Thank you, sir. I want to look at her. Okay, that is an image for sure. Portraits. Save. Where is it? Where is it? Seashore. I gotta frog it up. Alright. What do we gotta do here? I gotta go into the seating room. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Take a chance on me. Hello, good sir. Frog, I have heard much of your deeds in recent days. You've come to lend your strength to the primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcomed. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Odin. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect, but we have not to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Frog. Speak with the people and hear their words with your own ears. Yes, sir. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually also says it right there, but I wanted to count it. The Ghost Knight I saw him clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his Hellsborn steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I have not slept a wink since I returned. Dark Knight.
Hey, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me, ever since... yeah. Ever since I spying a glimpse, I wanted to read what he was saying.
That woman is in an outfit. I even want to assume she doesn't have an adventure plate. Noted. I don't know which way we go first, honestly. Nope. Good hunters. Tonight, Arthur joins the hunt. Ooh, I almost got quenched. Okay, let me see if I trust our healer or not. Well, they have level 90 Sage. Sage isn't necessarily the easiest, nor is it the hardest healer. I would say actually Sage is one of like the harder healers out of the 4. Never mind. In the beginning, that is. At the end, it's so easy just to like know how everything works. I like knowing that, you know, the hazards of the map don't only screw us over, but also the enemies. Which I actually didn't know until recently. I was watching a stream and saw them doing it. To be fair, I don't really do this dungeon, so it's not like I ever really had to bother. Constant pitting against the Cyclops has ever drawn the large crowds and spoiled copious amounts of blood. Honestly, I forget what to do in this dungeon. In the safe zone. I can already picture what I want, like, my Endwalker and Shadowbringer outfit to be. And I'm so excited. Your skills are beyond doubt, adventurer. Keep your wits about you, and you may yet go far. On to the next stage. I don't know what I want my Heavensward fit to be, because, like, I know I'm gonna need, like, cold. But I also don't know about my oh, I thought that one would open up as well. My Stormblood. I'll probably go on a Eorzea collection tonight. Look at some outfits, start fixing them up. Getting a little bit of glam, or a little bit of glam money, I should say, through today's stream. it's a much more like chilled out, relaxed kind of vibe today. No, you know, direct story of no MSQs or anything. I kind of like this this little vibe, just, you know, relaxing, doing what we do. Just, you know, keeping the world safe. A bear. Oh, maybe it's not dead already. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. I also have some future content ideas planned out for Final Fantasy already. And I'm so excited to get those in the running in the future. It'll be like, I think quite literally that will be the biggest project I have ever attempted to do for content. And the most out of my comfort zone, but that I'm super excited to learn how to do. Which will take a little bit of time away from streams here and there. One look at the Codalabs and the man can freeze a man's blood in his veins with their accursed gaze. Learning how to do the setup for everything will probably be like the weirdest beginning. But I'm excited nonetheless. Like how we have to force ourselves to have loinness. Nope. Impressive. That was the most impressive showing. Time for the third and final stage. Or, the third and final stage awaits you, dear champion. You have done well to come thus far. The hardest trials are yet to come. In the third stage, you must clash steel with a seasoned gladiator, or with seasoned gladiators. Alright, forward march. Mapping the realm. Remapping the realm. Should be soon, actually. My bad. He's got a pretty cool looking axe out here. Remapping the realm, here we come. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th dungeon of the day.
I don't know. Might be my 5th one, for all I know.
The final test shall pit you against the finest gladiators ever to glance this arena. Or whatever he said. Why do they seem so evil? Although the music's bopping. Maybe it'll stand against the best of the blood sand, but how will you fare against the mightiest thaumaturge of the age? Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Row.
Our black mage doesn't seem to know to touch the scepters, I'm guessing, because she was right beside it. Farewell, good hunters. May you all find your worth in the waking world. Yo, Arthur out here is a glorious conquest, pressing hard restraint from myself to from joining the fray. He is like hard into that RP. Nope. I'll take a single comm.
Don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me. Ever since spying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will, the sureliest sign of their sinister happenings to come.
Or a primal summon. An icon of sorts. From Arl. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night. Ye might say, with me own two eyes, more fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where ye've travelled, but I can assure you ye've not seen a more frightening beast. One thing I can tell ye, friend, this was no spectre or shadow, nay, he was as solid as you or me. Noted. Spooky. Ooh, so scary. It's absolutely frightening. Yes, I saw the Black Knight. After which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have pride, but I am not fool. I'm not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know that this manifestation was pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Noted. Alright. That was Halatali. Now we have 3 more on our list to go through. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, no. Feet there. Head, chest, head, the legs. Oh wait, where am I going? Oopsie poopsie. Although it would be smart if I were to get my gear fixed soon. I never have to really worry about getting gear repaired because I'm a healer usually. I'm a little further away from the attacks. So I didn't realize that was a little bit, I forgot that was a little bit of a disadvantage. Boing, 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 boing. A knight clad in a shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and a hellsborn steed. It is clear now. Worse forebodings have been proven most unfortunate. Have proven most unfortunately persistent. Wow, I'll take the guild. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumors bear the most inconspicuous resemblance to the reference of an ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It is my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore, that his malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one verse in the holy writings. Make for quarry mill and seek out brother O FFxiv. I would know what he knows. And be swift frog. If Odin is truly come to the shroud, time is not on our side. Aw, it's 221, not 222. That's like the only time I'm like, put up 1 gil, please. 1 extra gil. Oh, it's literally you. I am Apapesi. Oh, Apapesi. You must be the adventure I've been expecting. Ah, yes, Odin. The dark divinity, Bolord Lewin, is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth himself, and countless multitude of her people. At long last, a great hero of Alec did arise and to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain and a spirit sealed within the forest spring. For years it was thought to be mere wives' tale, a ghostly story, or a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But most recent archaeology studies at Alec ruins have unearthed damning evidence on the contrary, and now these rumors, the scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers at Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with mine own eyes, but this was many years ago. How old are you? You're like 7. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and fetters of crystals, of the crystal confines the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Ersfond to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirits stand in your way, the water of cleansing should avail you. Area. Then once we get that unlocked, we gotta go to Gridon, or to Limsa, actually. Limsa, down over there is another one we have to go to. Limsa. If anyone is lurking, by the way, and you haven't subbed yet, please do. That'd be highly appreciated. Goal is to get to maybe 100 by the time the year ends. Also like the stream, also appreciated. The real goal would be what? It's September, October, November, December. 4 months. Maybe 70, 75 subs would be a more feasible goal. But hopefully, with soon starting 2 other games, growth can be a little more consistent, or a little more abundant, potentially is the better word. The crystalline goal that, the crystalline jail, never jail, that held the dark divinity is in check. You were able to ascertain what has become of it? Alright, let me just accept that. I ain't reading it in the time frame. Fastest dungeon in the game, let's go. How big? Of holes? Kill it. Come on, man. bet. Just pulling the entire room at this point. Take tether from add and self here, says the healer. Fun boy. Pop that egg up. Where did these two guys come from? Yoing. Through the little hole in the wall. I'm also getting significantly more confident with playing tank, that's for sure. Well, let's just don't be the blue. Okay, we fix it. just bashing out AoEs. Screw it.
Oh my god, yo.
Another easy one, just dodge when he goes untargetable. Get in the middle and push bombs out of the way. Albeit 20% to skip the last segment. I think right here is safe. Oops. I need to turn on the percentage marker again for health. GG. Nice and easy.
Oh. I'm the only one that's left.
This. Magical energy still remains in this stone. Though its power have grown dim, what's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clean in twain. By Odin's fell blade, there can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcomed guest, and yet it is all more curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery, adventure. Simi is preparing a report on this matter as we speak. I'd be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. Oh, she's above. Forgot.
So, it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's font has been broken. and the dark divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. Since your assistance in this investigation has proven invaluable, adventure, you have our thanks. With your aid, I finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitnesses' reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the dark divinity's presence in the shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Oapapesi. Brother Oapapesi. Not Appa, not Appa, not Yip Yip, it's just App, like the App Store. And Bolord Lowen myself. The Science 2 will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would most appreciate if you could deliver a copy to Eorzea in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania, I promise me that we can count on your aid. Yes, ma'am. What is it? For keepsake over there? Yes, I am, Adston. One ever listening to the Shroud. Pray tell, why have you sought me out? I have a dungeon I need to do, and only you can help me get access to it. You are come at Lorraine's Lorraine's urging. Good heavens, the elements smile upon me, sending one of the brave souls who smote the cultist within Amdapor Keep. Well met, my friend. I am here at Runsena's behest to investigate the keep. You are here because of my findings. Terrible things fester within those ruins, and someone must destroy them. Yes, even though the lambs of Dalamud and their dealings with void sense plague us no longer, the fell presence hanging over the place grows stronger by the day. Wood Whalers ventured into the keep to find the cause. Their reports were chilling. Someone has completed the cultist ritual and summoned the most ghastly void scent. Over them reigns a leader, peerless in might and malice. You must fell this void scent lord and so dispel the foulness hanging over the ruins. Maxine guards the gates of Ampador Keep. I shall alert her to your coming. Now go, my friend. May the elementals guide you to victory. Bow. Alright, what did I just do? That was Brave Flaunt. So I only have 2 at the moment still that I can actually do. Wait, where am I going? What brings you back to this tainted place, adventure? Ah, so you are the one who has answered Brother Addiston's call to enter the ruins. I warn you, though, the keep has been more perilous. Has never been more perilous. The evil that dwells within has warped the forest life, turning woodland animals into brutish beasts. The place is feral. Our only hope is to slay the void scent at the heart of the castle. If we do not, well, I pray the elementals guide you through the keep, adventurer, and your victory brings the
Alice. Peace to the forest. Okay. Done everything else. Depor keep. Horde. Urianger needs me, so I TP back over to Vesper Bay. And then we take the boat over to Gridania. Or we take the boat over to Limsa, not Gridania. Boing, boing, boing. So I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadow that haunted the shroud? So it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings drew heavily upon elegant historical chronicles. History is quite fascinating, is a quite fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another suffering, one nation's great hero, another's aberrant villain. Aberrant villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is present as a historical fact. To what end did a great hero of Alex seal Odin in the jail of a crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once more? Cast thine light into the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. I'll go with the direct hit, whatever. Guessing I need to do that now. To continue, or it's in I don't know, actually. I'm not doing primal behavior just yet. Primal behavior, primal threat, whatever it's called. I'll check out Mordona in a little bit. Hello, please take me to Limsa Lominsia. Arcanist, out of the blue, Fisher, Rogue. It's definitely Pirates, King of the Hull. I love the King of the Hull like name, obviously, because I'm a very big fan of King of the Hill, admittedly. And it's just kind of funny knowing that there's a little, oh gosh, oh, dang Bobby reference, you know. Good evening to you, little timely. There is something I would ask of you. But where are my manners? Is there aught you require here at Bolzong's behest, you say? That, he should send you of all people is a stroke of good fortune indeed. Permit me to apprise you of the situation. You would doubtless recall the driving of the Serpent Reavers out of Sastasia. Well, despite our best efforts to keep the place secure, I regret to inform you that it has been occupied by pirates. Pirates, I say, though eyewitnesses claim that they seem more akin to fiends from the briny depths. To be frank, we are not wholly certain what it is we are dealing with. I dispatched a party of adventurers to identify and eliminate the threat, but it would seem their courage failed them. But they were not you, my friend. You will fare better against whatever awaits within Sastasha. Of that, I have no doubt. If you would be willing to assist us, pray report to de Persia, who stands guard at the entrance to the caverns. Alright, culinarian, highway robbery, they came from the deep. So you want to be a blacksmith. So you want to be an armorer. I need to go check out those two people, and see if they have, like, hidden, quests underneath. But considering they're showing level 41 and 44 stuff, I'm going to assume they don't. So, we shall see. Yeah, little frog, are ye? The chief will be pleased that ye came. Now, time's o' the essence, so I'll get straight to business. During your travels, might be as you've heard, tell o' Mistbeard, the legendary pirate. Hells, I'd be surprised if ye hadn't heard, of the bloke. He ain't a soul in them's as don't know of his exploits. Nary a ship on the 5 seas was safe from Mistbeard's grasp. Not even the golden fleet of Ul'dah, but one day, at the height o' his notoriety, notoriety, whatever. Hang on, I'm sorry, my brain's just not fully there today. The man vanished without a trace while sailing the Rotano. Since then, rumors spread that Mistbeard left behind a treasure trove o' plunder. Folk believe it's somewhere out there, just waiting to be plucked like ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take over from here, Dunstan. Chief. Greetings, my friend. It's been a while since you, It's been a while since you sent Leviathan to the bottom of the Indigo Deep. Before I begin, let me make it clear that I do not request your aid in capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With the detail established, I shall continue Destin's tale. For a time, folk had lost interest in Mistbeard's cache. Such was its elusiveness. But recent developments have treasured hunters across the realm stirring anew. South of Vilbrand, upon the Rotano Sea, there lie the Sildales. Citadels? It's not Citadel, but is it Citadel? Citadels. Along the fringes of the remote island, there is an expansive water into which a few ships dared venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in heavy mist. A man can hardly see his own hand in front of him. But, be it by accident or intent, countless vessels have entered the mist, never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors who have vanished ashore, with tales of an island hid within, which appear without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So, it was that the legend of Hullbreaker Isle was born. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions. As luck would have it, on one such day, a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted isle where it made an astonishing discovery. The Har, Mistbeard's own flagship, lying broken within a cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mist could regather. Upon return to Limsa Lominsia, he forbade his crew from revealing the discovery to a single soul, but word inevitably spread, as is often the way of such things. Even as we speak, the treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle, that they might claim Mistbeard's cache. I would have you go there before they do, Little, and retrieve a single object from the Har, a golden coffer bearing Mistbeard's crest. The chief would do the job himself, but he's... I just heard a sound. I need to go check on that in a minute. But he's being storm marshal. But his being storm marshal is like acting, is like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants you to go in his stead, so long as you bring back what he asks for. You're welcome to keep whatever else you find. Though I may make my request off the record, I must impress upon you the matter of grave import to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success. Yes, sir. Now, no doubt you'd be wondering how you're going to the Isle. I've got a ship moored at the Morbid dry docks. Meet me there, and your preparations are in order. When your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry you over. Yes, sir. Let's do this. G-pose. Filter. Bright. Self only. And other PCs. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. That's right. I need to go over here now. Check that out. There's one there. One there. One there. My children. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what is yours? Alright. And what is yours? Okay, so it is just two, guy's a scholar. Alfino? Blue mage, actually. I don't mind spending the 59, actually. Yeah, so it seems like the sound that I heard was just my dog going sicko mode. And just running amok around the house. Everything in order? Then let's get ye over to Hullbreaker Isle before it's a swarm with scavengers. I'll get us there in one piece, never ye fear. I've been keeping an eye on the weather, and I know exactly where the mist'll clear up. When ye arrive, make your way to the wreck of the Har. Miss Beard's coffers, bound to be somewhere inside. As far as how you're supposed to get back afterwards, I'm sure you'll figure something out. Resourceful venture that ye are, I'll be waiting. For ye in Limsa. Right? Hullbreaker Isle. Next is over in Aleport. There's actually 2 in Aleport that we have to do. Even though it only shows 1. Because I never grabbed this. So it is true that you triumphed over the siren. Words cannot express my gratitude. My only regret is that my dear brother could not have been here today to hear that our father's death has been avenged. He set sail with his crew 3 years past. You see, and has yet to return to shore. But I hold out hope that his ship shall come sailing into the harbor any day now. And on that day, I shall be the first to share with him the news of your triumph. In the meanwhile, however, we can finally press on with the restoration of Pharaoh Cyrus. I must get to work at once. I would be much in your debt if you could inform Master Mimidoa that the coast is clear for us to begin. Turns into an icon real quick. You've done it. You sent the bloody siren screeching and shrieking to the murky depths whence she came. You've done us all a great service today, lad. If you wouldn't mind, regale old Mimoda's ear with a tale of the foul witch's last song. What's that? You had to fend off a ghostly crew, wearing the sea-sodden duds o' maelstrom men? 'Tis as I feared, the poor lass. Me heart goes out to her. 'Twas 3 years to the day, give or take a moon. Oh. A crew of the Maelstrom's finest set sail on the route, on a routine patrol, but ain't nothing routine in these parts, and they'd not return to shore. Rumor spread quick, like that it was a siren song what led the vessel to their watery grave. Maelstrom command jumped to quiet the talk. Ill tidings were already too easy to come by in the days after the calamity. But those of us in the know, we knew, like father, like son. Lad, promise this old side you'll spare poor Diamanda the truth. Thus already suffered more in her share. Diamanda, this cannot be. My brother's still alive at sea. The search effort continues, Master Mimodoa. You yourself told me the same. Forgive me, Missy. I never meant to deceive. The Maelstrom made me swear a vow. You see that I kept the truth buried in deep in. Bugger me vow. And bugger me, the truth is, the scurvy coward just couldn't summon the nerve to tell you the truth. Diamanda, can ye forgive a sorry old sod? There's no need for forgiveness, Master Mimido. For the true coward is me. In my heart, I've always known. This venture's deeds and your words have finally given me the courage to face the truth. I am a woman grown. The time for clinging to childish dreams is past. I must look to the future. My smithing skills are still wanting, but I will not falter from the task. Ferocious will burn bright once more, a beacon of hope for the darkest of nights. The fell song of the sea have claimed their last victim. I shall see to it with my own 2 hands. Strong words, lass. I trust ye'll not forget them when ye pars are, blebby and blistery. Ew. My hands, why, I clench my hammer with my teeth if I need be. Father, brother, do you hear me? Your deaths will not be in vain. He just punches her in the stomach a few times. Or lower, because he can't reach up too high. Alright. Let's see, where to next? North. And then we gotta go through here, I believe. Definitely pirates for keepsake. It's not easy being green. I can actually just TP over to Camp Bronze Lake, which is nice. It's you. I take you mean to help us again. Wonderful. You see those adventurers yonder? We sent them in first, but as soon as it became clear that they were unequal to the task, by my count, they lasted just under a minute inside before staggering back out, sucking for air like fish out of water. As such, we're no closer to ascertaining the nature of the threat, let alone eliminating it. You'll be going in blind, I know, but you've purged Sestasha before, and I'm certain you can repeat the feat. Enter whenever you're ready. I look forward to hearing your success. Alright. Wait, I actually don't even need to do that. Let's take you over to Bronze Lake. Hey, Bellowzung sent ye sent ye our way, you say? Well, I'll be thrice damned. It's you, the heroic bloke who lopped off the Tomberry King's head. Do you remember us? Well, we was the pair round the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Saw you right afore the great bleeding Tomberry stabbed us. Wasn't we stabbed? Love. Aw, little cuties. Indeed. I'd actually never noticed that there was just a little happy little gay couple here. You know, oh, lads, oh boys. 'Twas most unpleasant now. Adventurer, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was aching away at the little Tomberries when the big one stuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it, but, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never... What the... What was that? Red thing that just flew over my screen. It was like something for the flowers? Was it a bug? I don't know. Was it me? Am I going crazy? Perhaps. Let's start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was aching away at the Tomberry, sneaking behind us. We tried to... Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape, just lying there bleeding. Els, I thought we weren't, long for the realm, but I was just thinking of me last words. Lo and behold, the Tomberries we'd been, having it out with started treating us, nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tomberries. See, they was only menacing folk because of a curse that you lifted when you slew the Tomberry king. At the odd of, the lauder calm and twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure having them take care of us for a spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamluja, what called themselves Silver Scales, came storming into the palace. They've said they're mercenaries, that there's nothing but scum for the bleeding realm. The howling blood, and so many dead, as if that weren't enough. The surviving Tomberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why, in the name of the 12, do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We had grown rather fond of the Tomberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow Hydaelyn and I am Makote. Are we a lesser couple for our difference? I should think not. My heart goes out to the Tomberries, truly. To be so betrayed, so ill-treated, then to locked away in some horrid dungeon. And by one own's people, no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We had both left our birthplace while you asked, simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tomberries be subjected to such horrible treatment. Well said, love, but much as we'd like to give Silver Scales the boot ourselves, we can't stand up to the cartload of Mamluja. So please, say you'll do it on our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only one whom the Tomberries haven't got. Now, you'll have to speak with, Abazi Karazi and get a boat ride in. His boat is just across the lake. Bon voyage? My pleasure. Alright. Come on, that treasure hunter's errand, have ye? Well, I'll take ye across the lake, but be warned, the place you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader's the most fearsome of lot. Now, the Tomberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think that the way the Mamluja have imprisoned them is wrong. Capturing them and turning them into thralls, go and give those sellswords hell. Alright. So we have... There goes someone on a boat. Or on a bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to do. Which I will wait to do those for the next stream. I am very tired. 3.5 hours after a hospital trip is very tough, admittedly. I'm gonna TP myself over here. That was you. Oh, was that you flying on the bird? Also, welcome back, Drunken Cow. Thank you for stopping by, but I am going to be ending stream here. I am exhausted. I had a bit of a hospital trip yesterday and need to get a little bit of extra rest. Hope you're having a good time in the game, though, that you're, whatever you may be doing today. is nice and fun. But yep, I need to get some rest. Very hungry as well. Also 3.5 hours. Very what's the word? Very on brand to end at, I'll say. But thank you for stopping in. I'm very sorry for ending as you were dropping by. I'll be live again on Monday, most likely. And then we'll go from there. I'll be doing a bunch more dungeons, trials, and hopefully, if I have anyone to help me unsync the Bahamut coils, we'll be doing that. So, Riley, Drunken Cow, Link, thank you guys for hanging out. Anyone who was lurking, also appreciated. I'll see you guys all on Monday. Take care, love yourselves, have a fantastic weekend, and bye-bye.